Okay, sorry about that, everyone. It just cut off, but let's see how it looks. Okay, so I'm going to put it in. So I got to grab it and then pull. Okay, it sounds good. Little weak sounding, but let's see how it cuts. And since I got a lot of plywood here, let's see how it cuts with the plywood before I cut it to something this thick. That's probably a little bit not as good as like a 2x4, 2x6, but we'll see. Let's start off with something really simple, and I'm sure it can handle this. I'm sure it could handle something. This is 1/4 inch plywood, and I'm not even gonna probably need the guide here, but let's just see how it handles 1/4 inch plywood here. Okay, so this should be real easy for this guy. 1/4 inch plywood. Of course, I got a plywood. I got a plywood. Okay, I can't use that. Not a good idea. Oh, I can use it. Just gotta put my hand on it. So, okay, let's just cut with it first. See what it does here. Okay. Probably not on the most straightest side here, but let's try cut it from here. There we go. It's a little bit more stable. So let's go. I'm probably doing something wrong. I probably need to get a clamp. Let me clamp this down. That's probably what I'm not doing wrong. It does feel a little weak, but you know, so what doesn't feel weak these days? But let's clamp this down here. Okay. So okay. So now I got some hands free here. Let's see how it works. And you got to really push hard on the safety button. Okay. It cuts it without any problem, of course. That's not a biggie. I would expect it to cut 1/4 inch. I wish I had a better and I gotta build my table. Anyways, yeah, it cuts 1/4 inch without any problem. That's I would expect that it would cut 1/4 inch. So let's pick something else out. Again, piece of plywood, something like this. This is 5/8, and let's see here. Just clamping it down here. Let's clamp down on both sides here. Okay, that's a problem. There we go. Now let's clamp that down. Okay, that shouldn't go anywhere. I'm just going to cut this edge off here. Okay, so let's just cut this edge, see what it does, and I gotta remove just move the blade guard out of the way, and let's see how it does. Shall we? That's a much. That was a better, way better cut, And where's? Now this side is probably where I cut because it's not very straight. That's all right. I mean, it's still did a pretty good job doing it freehand, you know. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So, okay, you can cut plywood. And you know, like anything, you just got to move the blade guard out of the way, and it flows pretty good. So, happy with that. Let's see, what other adjustments can we make here? I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm not going to fiddle around with the angle or anything, or even play around with, well, you know. We could put I guess we could play around with this. I've always wondered how the how the guide works. So, okay, let's see if you see that. I'll just have it go to the other side. Okay. So I'm not sure how this works, how you're supposed to line it up. Seems very loose, in my opinion. Like, if you look at, see, just a lot of wiggle room, and it seems loose. But you know, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot here. Let's not judge it quite yet. I guess I just pick a side, left, top or bottom to push up against it. And let's see how that goes. So I got a guide, an edge guide here, and let's see if it can cut something a little bit thicker, like let's say like this. And I probably don't even need the edge guide for it, but I'll just put it on. What the hey? What the hey? Excuse me. That's probably not the best place to be putting this here. Let's try to find some other way to cut this without injuring myself. There we go. I think this is gonna work out here. This might be a little bit better, slightly. Okay, let's give it a shot. The blade guard really gets in the way here, but that's what it's supposed to do. I don't have it clamped down, but it cuts. It works. This is a solid material here. So I'm not going to complain. I'm just not clamping it down. But let's go to a thicker material like this, and let's see how it does with this here. And now that's what I'm talking about, more like this material that I'll be most likely be cutting. So okay, let's clamp it down. Push it in a little bit. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna have some free hands here. And I'm gonna lift the blade guard up so I can get a nice clean cut here. We'll see how that works. All right. Sorry you can't see this. You know, the way these are designed, just can't see it the way I'm shooting the camera. But we'll have a go at it. Okay. Yeah. If you move the blade guard out of the way, of course while you're cutting, it makes a pretty good cut. It's with the guide on, you can make a pretty decent straight cut, decently, just and this is about an inch and a half, maybe. Not quite 2x4, but if you can cut this, you'll probably cut 2x4. Of course, this is just regular non-treated material. Maybe treated might be a little bit too thick. And plus, the blade I have is made specifically for plywood. It has a lot of teeth to it. So, but yeah, it works. It's cheap. It worked. the amp's kind of a little bit low, but didn't stall, or um, I didn't feel like it wouldn't cut, um, but it didn't go through that fast either. So, but you're only talking about 1 or 2 or 3 amps of a difference, which doesn't really equate to a lot as far as horsepower goes. So, if you ask me to rate this, so far, it worked. And of course, the setup was real easy. Um, yeah, it works, and I give it an excellent, because it cut. It wasn't very difficult to set up, and you know, again, I won't know until I actually start field testing this product, which means basically, having my rounds at it, cutting things. Um, I don't know how much I'll use it. I probably won't use it that much as I would think I would, because a lot of things I start cutting with now is it's table saw, the miter saw, um, yes, but the hand saw, the hand circular saw, it does come in handy when you just can't use a table saw or a miter saw. So there's always, I think, always going to be a use for a circular saw. I just didn't want to spend a lot of money for it. So this is a good product for the price. Give it an excellent rating, and it looks sturdy enough. So that's it for this episode here. It's probably going to be only one video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you ever think about getting this particular product and you don't want to spend a lot of money and you're just looking for something that cuts, it comes with a guide. Doesn't come with a blade though. So if you already have blades and maybe your current circular saw crapped out on you and you're just looking to replace it, this is a perfect circular saw to get. It's very low in cost. It will do the job, and it will definitely replace whatever you have if you don't want to spend the extra money in upgrading or getting a better circular saw. So thanks for tuning in. Hope this helped. Tune into some other videos and subscribe so you can get my feeds on this update. So I'll be doing a field test update on this. So thanks. Bye.